Do it.
We
back.
back.
Hey, man, we back. One more again. Who was that?
You know what?
Fired. She's fired. She done interrupted the interview. I was just playing. Hey, man, we back at the dinner table, man. We cooling it. One more time, you know what I'm saying? It's the Fat Mac, your big brother, all that good stuff. Neighborhood friendly guy. Who is it?
The gorgeous Tovi.
She is
beautiful.
Goddamn
gorgeous.
Listen, we're selling the skin, okay? That's what we're selling.
Absolutely.
She had to get a little close to me for a close up, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
It's definitely close. I'm sorry, I'm hunching you. I didn't know.
And I said I liked it.
I like hunching.
That's awful.
Oh my God,
I have
Tiger.
always been way too close to people because of the nature of my business. Like, I have no sense of personal space at all, and I have to be very mindful.
You can get in my personal space anytime.
All right. So speaking of the nature of your business, introduce yourself to the people.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Tovi. I am the owner of Bare by Tovi. It's a holistic skincare and hair removal business. So yeah, if you've got skin, you've got hair.
Okay.
Let's take it off.
Yeah. We need to know each
Where
other.
is the hair at?
Anywhere that you have hair that you don't want, we can sugar it down and get it off.
You know what the fuck going on.
I'm just looking at his face right now.
I was about to say something. I'm not going to say it.
Listen, one of my flagship services here in Augusta, since I launched about 6 months ago, is my Brazilian kitty, Bare Brazilian kitty.
Okay.
And everyone is coming.
Kitty.
Everyone is definitely enjoying. We've got a lot of bear kitties running around the town.
Oh, I'm about to have me
Tis the
a
season.
This is a pretty awkward interview.
naked
It's
kitty.
only awkward for you. I'm trying to figure out how I can get a discount.
No, but I don't want to leave you out as well. Anyone with skin, you can come see me. Literally, let's not forget the top part of it is also corrective skincare. Anything as far as dark marks, freckles, moles, hair removal, tattoo removal, any ailment that you have with your skin, I can completely correct for you. So whether you're too furry or you got too many dark marks, or if there's any issues happening that you want to correct, you can totally do that.
Oh, wow. You just do it all.
I try. Trying to bridge the gap.
Okay. And how long have you been in this field?
Well, I've been a licensed medical esthetician for the past 12 years. Yeah, I was licensed. Don't let the good skin fool you, y'all.
Because she has it.
I love you, but I've got to be a representation of what I do. And I hope that's a conversation starter for most people. You can't say that you live that life and is not amplified in your life.
Or reflective.
Right. So, 12 years I studied, at Aveda in New York. So I did a lot of my beginning of my practice there and noticed that a lot of my clients did not look like me. So here it is. I'm gaining all this knowledge and expertise and working for wonderful, top 5-star companies, but I'm not able to educate or influence anyone that looks like me, which is what I specialize in. And our skin is totally different from anywhere on the planet. Like scientifically, it's been proven, skin and hair. So I felt like I needed to kind of bridge the gap and be the voice and the source of education and knowledge for, our people and what it takes to care for our skin.
Okay. And was this something that you always wanted to do, or is it something that just kind of sparked your interest in it?
Well, it's something that came full fold. I'm able to give every part of me. I have a communication background, which is why I like to talk to people so much.
Okay.
I have a makeup artistry background, sales, technology. So all of the marketing, all these things that kind of just come into what my passion is. And my passion is really uplifting and helping people with an issue that we all have, but there's not an immediate answer for. So I wanted to give some answers and some guidance.
Awesome. I have a question. So, do you do bedazzling?
I do. We call it vajazzling.
Vajazzle.
Yes.
I need some vajazzle.
Yeah, we're in the seasson for that, so we've got holiday Christmas trees.
Put me under the mistletoe.
Yes, you can have a
bedazzled and all.
And whoever gets under it needs to kiss it.
So how do people approach you about
hello.
Hello.
So Tiaras has a good question.
Right, how do people approach you about getting the vajazzling? Do they tell you the reason they're doing it, or is it just?
Oh no, well see, I'm very we become family, and
awesome.
what I
I can't
strive
trust my
for.
coochie to nobody.
That's the thing. What I strive for, I've worked for a lot of top-notch medical spas, plastic surgeons and whatnot, and there's always this block, this wall there. And I'm like, once you come into my room, we're about to do some things. We're going to get on that table and we're going to be bare. So that's where the name of the company came from, because not only are you bearing your body to me, you're bearing, your insecurities. And that's what we're here to really compound on and say, all right, that's not an issue. We can fix that. I know a lot of other girls that have the same issue as well. So let's fix it. So yeah, I am normally the conversation starter on all the things that people feel are very taboo.
You know what? This I am so you can pay for the service.
If it's the wolf coochie.
No, listen.
What Pearly, what her name was?
You don't have to have nothing to talk about. Just leave your credit card on the table.
Right.
All three of us gonna get a service today.
Let's go swipe this
as long as I can watch, see.
Ain't no watching.
I need to make sure the product is correct.
You can see the finished product.
Yes.
Does it smell better?
It look better.
Any smells need to be directed to your primary care physician.
Does it really taste like Skittles?
Listen, I'm glad
Tastes
you
like
brought
diamonds.
that up. Apparently, all of my clients here are walking around with coconut pie.
Oh.
And I do create my own products.
The cocoa pie?
Yes, the cocoa pie.
I like coconut.
Did you bring some cards with you?
I've got everything you need.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And literally, after you do your first initial service, I do give you like a little package to take home with you for maintenance care. And I've been getting calls back to back to back, even clients that aren't even mine, saying, "What is that stuff? It made it taste really sweet." And I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm going to Tovi.
guys,
I'm going to see you.
First of all, eat the groceries. We have already decided that folks be out here eating groceries, so we want to make it good for you.
Right.
Thank you.
Now, is it from Save-A-Lot or is it from Fresh Market?
All the cake. Cereal too.
I said Save-A-Lot of Fresh Market.
All the groceries.
Tovi's Fresh Market.
Listen, Bear by Tovi. She will get you in the game and have you unwrapping gifts for life.
All right, so you brought up about your products. So
Straight out
tell us
shower
more about
gifts?
that. Like,
Well, I love pairing high technology, because I was in the technology field for a little while. So I like to pair my services with really, really high-end technologies and a lot of natural products to get the result that a lot of the big box companies, as far as medical spas and big name spas are concerned, what they're trying to sell you for thousands of dollars, we can reach with relationship, fellowship, commitment through, high-tech technologies.
So like laser hair removal, things like
I
that.
specialize in all of that. Laser hair removal, laser beauty therapies. I can't call Beyonce out, but before she had her really, really, really tight stomach, there's a procedure out there called laser sculpting. And literally, you don't have to be super flat. You don't have to have abs. But what I do is I'll take my laser and I'll go in and I'll sculpt your abs, so it gives the perception that you have abs. Or like,
You gotta do my bestie too.
I've even done that for cows.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real.
I do it for cows.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna keep it fluffy this
I'm gonna keep it
season.
fluffy
I'm gonna go
for
ahead
the
and see
big
Tovi.
Bump all
It's
that.
all good. Let's keep it soft. Too.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Make sure you moisturize.
It's
Ty is so loving this interview.
Right. Put a little vajazzle on that.
No. Season, I have gift cards available. Everyone, you guys need to come, and I would love to vajazzle it out and bear it down and get you all the way ready for the gift giving season.
Do you also do anything like eyebrow tattoos or microblading?
Well, I do a lot of services that center around exfoliation. Getting back to the fact that, black skin and black hair is so much more different than everyone else on the planet. We require a little bit more of proactive hygiene and proactive care. It's a scientific fact that everyone else on the planet has 35 skin layers. So you can get a finger cut, or what do you call it? Paper cut. That's what it is. A paper cut. And so can, let's say, someone a skin type like Nicole Kidman. We'll just throw that out there. She is going through 35 layers. We're going through 55 layers.
Oh, wow.
That's why they say our black doesn't crack. We literally have way more layers of skin
That's
than anyone else
interesting.
on the planet.
We deeper.
Right. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Absolutely.
Right. So there was a void there on how to take care of our skin. I felt like all the information out there was for the majority, and they weren't speaking to us. That wasn't for us. So I decided, let me create something that speaks to, Black and brown people for the ailments that we have with our skin. A lot of us guys have folliculitis when they go, not you, but some of them. Some of them have folliculitis.
But it sounds like I don't want it.
They grow hairs around your chin area through here. A lot of men suffer from that. Women suffer from that in regions that we're not, too prone to talk about publicly. You know what I mean? So it's skin. Once I can zero in on what it is that ails you, I have a solution for you. And then that's where the conversation starts, and you tell your mom, you tell your boyfriend, you tell your wife. Everyone starts to talk about it.
Right.
Girl, go get your
Tell your auntie.
Tell your boyfriend. Because I think we've talked about this before on our show. We talked about how men don't think the need to properly
Manscaping.
and they always want you to be readily available to give services, but you got to go through the forest, and I don't like the forest.
Well, you better goddamn chop them trees and get on your feet.
You know what? You are the worst.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help that.
You had
to fit in, man.
You just had to go there.
So do you have more female clients? I'm sure you probably have more female clients, but do you have a good bit of male clients?
It's about 30-70. Majority of my clients are predominantly female, but I have about 30% of loyal male clients that come in from everything. I've got different guys that are like weight trainers, bodybuilders, things that are, very much performance, and you need to really see the creation that you've created on your body. If you're a bodybuilder,
You just have to get this for us.
right? So your hair can be removed there. We can do the laser sculpting to really enhance.
I'm sick of him.
I'm just saying, like, she's aesthetically, you're beautiful.
I love you. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Like,
You don't have to keep loving her. She gonna tell you you're beautiful.
I'm gonna tell her. Like, aesthetically, you're beautiful. So, does that ever play a part? I'm just asking, being a little deep. Does that ever play a part in people like opening up to you?
Well, I don't know. I've had this face for like 30 some odd years. So I don't know if I like to think it's my personality because of how I was raised. I was not raised to be face first. It was always speak well, put out your knowledge, share the world with your information, your knowledge, the education that you have, and people will flock to that because that's what we all want.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
just comes packaged in a package that I guess is pleasing for most people, I hope.
I love you, Tovi.
I love
Thank
you
you.
too.
Yeah, I love you too.
So it's the season. So do you have any specials that you're running?
I am relaunching my whole website for 2019, so that we'll start on Black Friday. I'm relaunching everything, doing a lot of great packages because the city has been really good to me. When I first came back home from New York, everyone kept saying, "Oh, this is not the town that you would." Be successful with that business in, and I opened up the first one that came here, the competition, and I have surpassed them.
Oh, good.
Right? And I don't have a large Superdome like Walmart. I'm very personable. It is very discreet, but people have supported me in this town, and I'm really excited about it. So,
and I think I definitely think it's your personality. But alongside with your personality, I think you give that sense of just like comfortability
And professionalism.
Yeah, very professional and knowledge. It's the knowledge because, like you said, nobody knows our skin. They want to. They just want our business though.
Right.
They
That's
don't
the thing. And
really
they want
know.
to overcharge us, and that's one of the reasons that I created Bare by Tovi instead of aligning with any other big box places out here that do what I do, because they all recruited me. They all wanted me. And my client list to come with. But what I realized is I have the power to say, you know what, I don't really align with your values. I'm not okay with the knowledge that I have.
Come on,
That's
sister.
the thing. With the knowledge that I have for what my people need and what I can see your business model is structured as, that doesn't really equal out for us. Why do we have to pay, 2-3 times over, whereas the majority, they're getting these things at a discount, and we all have skin. It's a human thing. If you're a human, you have skin.
Right.
You have things that you have skin conditions. So I wanted to provide that middle ground for us to be okay. It's a safe place. There's no judgment. Whatever it is that is, conflicting you regarding your skin and internal health, we can talk about it. I'm sure within my scope, I can point you in the right direction.
I haven't even had a session, but I feel comfortable.
I'm not
So
look, I'm only in all your gifts. You might want to be comfortable.
So yeah, I think your client, any new coming clients will definitely feel comfortable with you because just sitting at the dinner table with you, I'm totally comfortable. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna get done in my head.
You should get a V shape.
I ain't got no pajamas.
You should get
I'm trying to get.
You should get a Christmas tree.
Show them the money.
Right.
Even on your own, it makes life very different. And not only that, it's just it's something if you've never had it done. Imagine having so much dead skin on your body. I'm gonna give you guys a great fact. So I heard this fact from a mattress salesman, and it just piqued my interest because I'm always listening with my skin ear or my business ear. And he's trying to sell a mattress. He's telling people, do you know how much dead skin is in your mattress over the course of 5 years, 7 years? So I tune in a little longer, and he tells
I'm gonna be
people,
sick.
Yes, he tells people a fact that there is enough skin in your mattress, dead skin that has just fallen off on its own while you sleep, enough to create 2 new yous just over 5 years.
Wow.
Knowing that we have more skin layers than everybody else on the
Terrible.
planet, it is only right that we actually become proactive about affecting our skin and actually helping it in its actual process. It's not just there for covering, and it's pretty and all, but we need to maintain it. We need to upkeep it and keep
isn't
it
the skin like the largest body organ?
Yes, the skin is
It's
just
so
the largest
beautiful.
organ.
Definitely that
Especially
melanated
black.
skin. Ooh, yes.
Melanie.
Get you a Christmas tree down there with a little bell.
You
just can't leave
so
the pajamas alone.
done with him.
All this vajazzling.
Merry Christmas, baby.
What are some things, and I know you probably have some things that you probably recommend, but what are some things, because I tell my daughter all the time, the best thing you can do for your skin is moisturize your skin. Okay. So what are some things that you recommend, like soaps, lotions, oils? Because I personally use almond oil, or organic almond oil.
It's amazing for our skin. It really is. But what I want to challenge you to do is, knowing now the new fact that we have 55 layers of skin and the rest of humans on the world only have 35. What do you think we need to do more of to help our skin regenerate and replenish itself?
Exfoliate.
Right.
Exfoliate.
Good job.
I learned now.
Exfoliate.
I'm going to exfoliate somebody tonight.
Exfoliate somebody.
And vajazzling.
Girl, beware, girl. He ready. He on 10.
I got a job for you in the daytime.
Come on, baby. If you need a tester, let me know.
I got you. But exfoliation would be the key thing for our people to do, simply because the skin is the largest organ. Exfoliating the skin is going to help with blood circulation. It is going to help with all of your organs getting enough oxygen, all of your blood getting all of the cells that it needs to, replenish your skin. Not only is the exfoliation going to help internally, externally, you diminish dark marks. You're now reducing cellulite. You're reducing stretch marks, all by getting rid of the excess skin. So if we can continue to do that, and with the help of my best-selling sugar pot, I can help you with that. Okay. So for sure.
So you definitely have a product that will.
For sure.
So I don't have to go to Walgreens or Bath and Body Works.
Not at all. Everything is there by Tovi, and because we do deal in such intimacies, everything is completely organic. They'll not make your pot sizzle over.
Okay. Have you thrown your pH on?
I also am launching the site with new products for 2019.
Okay.
So there'll be a full skincare line available for everyone that is completely organic and natural, and specifically for our most intimate part. So Vagisil and the leading companies basically have so many things in there that are counterproductive to who we are as a people and what our organ there does. So I've created something that will balance your pH, keep odor at bay, and also replenish the moisture as well in that area.
This has been I'm full. I might as well go ahead and get the itis and fall out. This has been amazing. I'm excited I always like to hear about good product because I spend so much money.
Yes, you do.
I'm a product type person when it comes to like, you know, making sure my skin is good, my hair, all that stuff. Like I buy almond oil. Amazing. Almond oil is so expensive, and it's almost like $20 a bottle. It is. The good stuff. Jeez. Like not even the coconut oil. I don't even.
Worth it.
Most definitely.
One thing my grandmother told me is you only have 2 feet. And the skin that you're in, that's all you get. Yeah. So invest in it.
I know with me, it's always trial and error. Like I try so many different products.
Yeah.
Well, see,
our sisters got some beautiful skin at this table.
Listen, that's what I said. Coming from a black woman, I'm apt to trust her with whatever I need for my skin needs. Definitely, I'm gonna be coming to you.
Thank you for that. I can't wait.
My skin rejuvenate.
Get some exfoliation going on.
All right, so I definitely want to take it back to your business side. As you were saying, you always listen with your business ear. Do you have any advice for like anyone who's looking to also start their own business?
Yes, just do it.
Like Nike,
because
check.
Definitely get the check
and get 5 of them underneath you. We need checks because now is the time that I feel like they are trying to put, when I say they, society is trying to keep us down because we are becoming woke and our eyes are opening and we're starting to have fellowship like we are right now today and coming together and uplifting each other, and that's not what they want. They want to keep you tied down to their system because it benefits them. Us all being individuals, entrepreneurs, and collaborating with each other is not what they want. So with so many things stacked up against you as a new entrepreneur, push through because there were so many times that I felt like I would not make it. I'm a single mom of 2 toddlers. Just newly became a single mom, and I'm also I call it a mompreneur because my kids come with me to my office. We're going to your office, Mom? Yes, that's where we're going. Teaching the entrepreneurship spirit and letting them know, hey, no matter what, I don't care if I'm late getting you to school or you got to stay a little later with me. This is what it takes to do what you want to do and be happy.
Absolutely.
Great advice.
Great advice.
Thanks.
Especially from a single mom. I think a lot of times as a single mom, you think I don't have the time to dedicate to this, or I'm already bogged down with so many other things, or I'm working for another company where I'm investing my time and I don't have time to invest in what I want to do. So it's great to see such a beautiful black queen out here doing her thing.
It's tough.
Amazing.
It's tough, but it can get done.
Absolutely.
And I hope everyone takes inspiration from that.
Yes, I love it. So just want you to tell everyone just how they can schedule some appointments.
Yes, well, the website is still up and functional right now. It's called Bare, B-A-R-E, by Tovi, T-O-V-I. A lot of people want me to be Toby, but you came a long way from that. Yes. Yes, so that website is up. It's the same thing for Facebook and for Instagram. Tovi the Esthetician is the handle. And I invite you all to become bear bunnies and boas.
I'm coming.
Does that mean my balls?
Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Just wondering. I had a question I don't want to ask now.
This interview has joined.
I don't know. But look, hey.
I hope it's not.
It's been such a pleasure, Tovi, having you with us
Thank
today.
You guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I think we almost at the end of the show.
Oh,
Let's give some parting words, right? Stay black, keep power, and peace and blessings to everybody.
Be bear.
I just want everybody to be safe out here for these holidays. The holiday season is coming up. Be safe. Get vajazzled. listen to music, do CBD oil, and
Yes.
maintain your peace.
Yes, definitely a good
do all
roundup.
of that. Eat some dressing for me. Don't be out here spending your last at Black Friday. Remember, rent due
Yes,
December
ma'am.
1st.
Okay.
If you ain't got it, they don't need it. That's my motto in my house. If I ain't got it, you don't need it, and it can wait till the next paycheck. So, but no, y'all be blessed. It was definitely a pleasure having
I enjoyed y'all.
me and Taco back on the show again. We appreciate you guys.
We love you guys.
All right.
Thank you
And
so
I think we are out.
Awesome.
Peace.